Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode our afternoon Crossbell City patrol continued apace, taking us through East Street, where we learned more about our membership in the Fisherman's Guild, to the SSS Annex, where we put some of the decorations we had bought into our rooms, and then into West Street, where we now take on a quest. You found a cat? You found a cat? Hey, it's the special support section. It's been a while since we last saw you guys. About a week, I think. So what's up? Actually, what's the deal with the kitten? Looks fairly young. Maybe about 6 months old, if I were to guess. Are you her owners? No, we found her roaming around West Street all alone. We think she might be lost. Yeah, she was pretty weak, but we made sure to give her a ton of food. And look, she's as good as new. Aren't we amazing? But... wait a minute. Why don't we just ask them to help us out, Ryu? Them? You know we can't do it ourselves. What's this all about? Actually, there's a request we'd like to make. Mind hearing us out? The special support section listened to Ryu and Anri's story about finding the kitten. And then... to summarize, you would like for us to find her true owner. Please do. She was wearing a collar when we first found her. We took it off her because it looked like she was suffering when we first found her, but it should mean that she has an owner. Can we see the collar? Yeah, she doesn't really seem to like us all that much either, probably because she has no idea who we are. I'd imagine her real owners are worried sick by now. We should try finding them for the kitten's sake. Do you have any clues as to who the owner might be? Yeah, about that, Anri here was thinking that it might be a kid. The collar looked handmade. Doesn't that seem like something a kid like us would do? Yeah, I can see that. Guess we should narrow the search to households with kids then. That cuts our list of potential spots down quite a bit at least. Either way, it's your call, Lloyd. Well, we're probably going to end up being late going to St. Ursula, but let's try and look for the kitten's owner for a bit. First of all, we should probably take the kitten with us. Is that wise? She's quite feeble at the moment. Don't you think it would be a bit hard on the poor thing to bring her with us? I have just a solution for that. Can we speak to you for a moment? Oh, sure. Okay, come here, girl. Lloyd took the frail kitten in his arms and gently placed her inside his jacket. There we go, all tucked in. This should work. We should be able to walk around safely at the very least. Oh, what's this? Who knew you had a way with animals? I admit, I'm impressed. Well done, Lloyd. So let me get this straight. You think it'd be best to assume that the owner is a child, right, Anri? Yes, probably. Since we found her over near the residential district, her home might be somewhere over there. Either way, our best bet is focusing on residential communities. Ready, everyone? We have a quest. Search for the kitten's owner. I really wanted to keep her, though. Anri's parents won't let him keep a pet. Neither will my dad. That's why I'm begging you guys to help us out. Ryu's dad is really strict, so we need to be thorough when we clean up after her. Thank you, guys. I'll leave the little one to you, then. Well, we've got ourselves our own sidetrack here. Cecile's so busy with work that she can't even visit us on weekends. I wish she would, though. It's not like she has a husband to keep her busy. Don't be too hard on her, Auntie Late. Cecile's already got enough on her plate to worry about. Oh, yes, I'm well aware. That doesn't change the fact that I'd like to see her every once in a while. You should at least come home and enjoy the occasional meal with us. Work. That's all Cecile ever thinks about. It'd be nice for her to come and visit us during the weekends. Probably would, yes. Alright, let's focus on the cat, maybe. There's more sweepering to do, but... we'll come back! So... there's your house. You have a kid. Colin. Sorry the negotiations dragged on. How has Colin been, by the way? He's begun to enjoy drawing pictures again. In fact, he's been begging me for a new notebook to draw in recently. Good to know. Seems he's curious about everything, too. You're all acquaintances of my husband, correct? I'm Harold's wife, Sophia Hayworth. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, hello, everyone. I didn't know you'd be visiting. Oh, sorry, Harold. Are we interrupting anything? Oh, no, not at all. But anyway, how are you all doing? Are you feeling tired at all? Please feel free to stick around and rest as long as you need. You'll have to forgive me for not being able to offer you as much as a host, though. If you get tired out there, feel free to make yourselves at home and take a break here. Our door is always open to you. No need to be shy. Thanks to my line of work, I'm quite accustomed to hosting guests. Quite nice. Hey, Colin, do you have a second? Do you or anybody you know own a cat? A kitty cat? What kind of kitty is it? Oh, hold on. It's this little girl right here. Lloyd retrieved the cat from his jacket pocket and showed it to Colin. Oh, I know this kitty. Whoa, seriously? Yeah, she likes to walk on our fence sometimes. I haven't seen her much lately, though. It's like a little pussycat is from around these parts. It also lightly narrows down the owner to somebody living in the residential district. Let's continue the search. Got it. Thanks, Colin. You were a big help. I'm glad. I will see you guys again soon. That kitty likes to walk on the fence outside sometimes. And when she sees me looking from the window, she runs away. I mean, I thought that was the only house with a kid. In the, you know, there wasn't one in the, was it the Villa Lazin apartment, I thought. There are kids here, but they're not kids. I have cooking class at Sophia's house tomorrow. Sophia is an incredible cook, so I go over there sometimes to learn a thing or two from her. I have to hurry up and finish the chores so I can get ready to head on over. I think I'll sort through everyone's old clothes today. That way the kids won't be scrambling for clothes when the seasons change. I went over to Times and brought myself 2 colossal textbooks. One about politics and the other about economics. I'll need to learn all about those if I ever want to move up the societal leaderboard. I should look for party manners for dummies while I'm at it. I'm gonna be greedier than ever next time. Having to participate in higher society is no easy task, let me tell you. I need to study a ton, otherwise I have no clue what the heck anyone's talking about. Old clothes sorting. So I can't remember if I remember someone's kids, someone with kids. I've noticed our neighbour's daughter wandering around outside of her home by herself quite often recently. Who knows how far those tiny feet of hers are taking her? Dangerous for kids to wander the city alone. You can never be too careful, yeah? Dangerous for kids to wander the city alone. They need an adult watching over them. It's here then. My parents owned a mansion when I was growing up. It was filled with maids and butlers, so I never had a chance to learn how to do housework. Getting married certainly has been an adventure. I've actually had to learn a lot of things as a result. No complaints from me though. I'm loving every second of my life. Taking care of the housework at the moment. I've been studying on how to improve at cleaning. Studying. Looks like a little girl lives here. Let's see if this might be our match. Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment? Can I help you with something? We're with the CPD and we're conducting a small investigation. Do you happen to own a cat by any chance? No, we don't. Sunita, sweetheart, do you know anything about this? I don't know anything. I'm busy reading a book with Father, so could you please go away? Swing and a miss. I would recommend we extend our search in the neighborhood. You're right, there's a chance we overlooked something, so one more round wouldn't hurt. I don't know anything. I'm busy reading a book, okay. We don't keep pets in our home. Sorry we can be of any help to you. Is that how the papers got wrecked? See? We learn. From sweeps. We can figure stuff out. Oh! Excuse me, Lloyd. Were you looking to visit this house, perchance? Yep, after all, the kitten's owner might live here, right? It seems there's a high chance they have children around the right age. I don't think that's the case. Oh, right. What if nobody's home? We should ring the doorbell first, right? Yeah, good call. What's up, mademoiselle? You're acting kind of funny. Wow, there's a normal doorbell. They must be well off. Excuse me, this is the CPD. Would we be able to speak with you for a bit? It won't take more than a minute. Oh yes, I'll be there in just a moment. Oh. I'm Helmer, this family's butler. I believe you said you were with the police, correct? Yeah, no need to feel alarmed though. It's not an emergency or anything like that. Does this household happen to own a pet cat? A cat, you say? No, I'm afraid not. This resident does not own any pets. While I may be fond of cats, the master and my lady are more of the dog type. Boop. Oh, really? Swing and a miss. Do you not think the butler would answer? Phew, that was more nerve-wracking than I thought it'd be. Go again if you like. Hey Lloyd, we just spoke with the person that lives here, right? Should we move on to a different residence? We shouldn't bother them if we don't have any pressing concerns. Hey, you're right. Yeah, I suppose there's no need to bother them any further. I now remember that we came up here. There was actually a kid at the general store in that district, wasn't there? This is the home of Representative Campbell. There's no reason to speak with him at the moment. Sure. Residential district is situated in the far northwestern part of the city. If you continue along this road, you can leave Crossbell City via the northern gate. You'll come across a mountain path that will take you to Crossbell Cathedral and the mining city village. That's everywhere on this street. Okay. Huh, look. We did hear that she was going places. I was going to go to thingy. Marie! Oh, Marie! Where could you have run off to this time? Marie, come out! Didn't we talk to that little missy earlier? I suppose this is the little girl that's been going out on her own. Yeah, what's going on there? She's acting sort of strange. Hello, Marie. Where have you gone? Oh. Oh, that sweet child. Where has she gone off to? Excuse me, are you searching for something? Yes. Are you looking for a kitten by any chance? One like this? Lloyd produced the kitten from his jacket pocket. Marie! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Oh, you silly girl, where'd you run off to? I suppose that makes matters easier then. You must be your owner, right? Not exactly. Marie is actually a stray cat. She is stray, even though she has a collar. Marie may be a stray, but she's still mine. That's why I went and gave her a collar. I can't say I saw that coming. But the truth is, I wanted to keep Marie in my house, but Father would never allow that. After all, Marie tore up all of Father's important work papers. I saw her do it. Marie came in through the window and took an afternoon nap in Father's study. After she woke up, she tore all of his papers to shreds. I'm so sorry, Father. I think it would have been better if you had explained the situation to your father as soon as it happened. The kitten sped off somewhere once she finished ripping up the documents, right? So you started searching for Marie because you were worried about her. I say that's case closed then. Those were quality deductions, Lloyd. Well, I suppose kittens will do as they please. Damn near impossible to get them to behave how you want, I bet. Yeah, you're probably thinking that there's no hope of keeping Marie at your house. If you love her so much, then why not try explaining the circumstances to your father? That would be best. Don't worry. We'll be there with you. Let's go speak to your father together, shall we? Paper shredder found indeed. You've been wanting to keep a kitten? Oh, so this is what it's all been about. Huh? Been worried about how peculiar Sunita's been acting for a little while now. She kept running off on her own without giving us even a hint of where she was going. The cat may have torn up my documents, but I suppose they weren't that important. So that means you aren't mad at Marie, Father? Can we keep her then? Please, please, please? Yes, of course, sweetheart. I'm happy to say we've added a new member to our family. However, Sunita, it's your responsibility to properly take care of Marie, understood? Of course, thank you so much, Father. I call that one happy ending. How sweet. Her father clearly loves her very much. Agreed. I can tell the little kitten is just as overjoyed. However, Lloyd, it was unnecessary of the police to escalate the issue as far as we did, correct? I had you confused for a bracer rather than a detective. You got me there. I guess this case did end up being just a bit of public service. But we call ourselves the Special Support Section, don't we? I say these kind of tasks are right up our alley. Anyway, that's a wrap. Should we head out? Yep, time to get in Meow on. Quest search for the kitten's owner completed. Do you think Sam will apologize since he accused the daughter of doing it because she wanted to spend more time with her dad? I mean, no. It could have been a possible thing. It was the most possible thing at that point in time. We didn't know a cat was involved. We were putting the dots together. It was the daughter. Still was. Kinda. Search for the kitten's owner is complete. Bunya! Bunya! Marie, look this way! Thank you for your help today. That's all I have to say. Sunita's completely devoted to caring for that little kitten of ours. You'd think she would have asked me if we could keep the kitten if she loves us so much. Well, considering how Sunita usually acts, she was probably too worried I'd refuse. At any rate, I thank you. My Sunita seems to have caused you all a bit of trouble. Yeah, so give me some money. Not really. I remember you all. You came to our house with Sunita earlier, right? Are you all acquainted with my husband, perhaps? Care to join me for some tea? Thanks, we'll let the pass this time. I hope you continue to take good care of Marie for us. Marie? Who's that? What? Oh, the cat. I was like, well, your daughter's Marie, it's Sunita. I was like, whoa. Last time I checked, no one by that name lives here. I have no idea who you're referring to. Should call her Kitty. Proper cat's name. Don't give her human names. I had a momentous moment like, what? She was a ghost. Your daughter was a ghost all along. I wish I could have a little kitten. Yeah, I didn't ask you. I forgot completely about you. Oops. I tried greeting Momo when I came in, but the poor thing looked so uncomfortable, and then she just up and ran away. What a shy girl she is. I feel for her, though. I was the same way when I was a kid. That's why I think I just can't help myself from trying to reach out to her. I haven't seen Ryu and Anri around these parts lately. Where have they been? It's rare to not see them playing out front. Oh, we should take them out after the quest, shouldn't we? Not a bad idea. Tinkle earrings. I want some tinkle earrings. If I recall correctly, Ryu lives in the Belheim apartments. I wonder if he's come down with the flu. No, came down with cat. I went to go check out a shop over in Central Square, and apparently someone's moved into that old building over there. I must have completely missed that happening. Wonder how long it's been occupied. I didn't notice anyone move in at all. I think she's talking about the special support section building. Yeah, we've still got a long way to go before we're a household name. Apparently someone's moved into that old building. We must have completely missed it. I can't seem to keep up with the rapid change in that area. I need to move in. It just kind of happens, you know? Sorting through documents is just another thing I need to learn to become a daughter. What? I guess I've still got my mind on daughters, right? What does that say? If there's something I don't understand, I can always turn to Mr. Grimwood to explain it to me. I really owe him a lot. Lawyer, right? Though I wish he would keep things as organized as I left them. Despite being super busy, Mr. Grimwood still finds the time to help me with my studies. I'll be forever grateful for him agreeing to be my teacher. There's a message log too, right? Yeah, lawyer. What the hell? Daughter on the brain. I primarily take jobs from clients that operate in Crossbell City, but I've been picking up some cases from other parts of the state these days. The number of traders conducting their business in Armorica and Mainz has increased dramatically, perhaps due to the recent market growth. By the same token, my trips outside the city have increased as well. Since I prefer a more hands-on approach to my work, I always make sure to inspect the places related to the cases I take. By the same token, my trips outside the city have increased as well. Yes, I have. Maybe I've reached my word limit for the day. And now, like, my RAM is full. And now I'm just saying words I've already said. Is that how it works? The crosses here are to die for. I made it a routine to grab one alongside a nice steamy espresso. Always hits the spot. Ah, yeah, they are. I'd like a croissant now. Right, flaky one. I'll admit Oscar is talented. He's risen up to every challenge thrown his way and managed to win Dad's approval in just 2 years. That doesn't mean I'm even close to throwing in the towel. I'll leave him speechless tomorrow. You better believe it, Oscar. I'll leave you speechless tomorrow. You better believe it. Oh my god. We're bakers and we do baker jokes. Our daily special is made with wheat and vegetable sauce from Armorica. Bread produced in the Republic is cheaper these days, but you'll find it's not nearly as fresh. Can't say I'm surprised that you're picky about your ingredients. Indeed. Onwards. An egg sandwich and a croissant. I think I'll buy some donuts too. They're the perfect afternoon snack. Oops, I might be going a little bit overboard. I do want that snack though. What kind of croissant? An almond croissant? Not many people know this, but the key to my bread is in the aroma. My first step whenever I'm creating a new bread is to check what notes of fragrance it produces. That fragrance is your indicator of whether or not you're drawing out the best possible flavors from your ingredients. I actually started monthly signature creations as a way to experiment with how to push our ingredients to their fullest flavor potential. Well, I suppose I can't deny that I've also been doing it because it's such a hit with the customers. I should bake bread. I like bread now. I've always liked bread. But good bread costs bread. And I need bread. So I should make good bread. Maybe bread? It's not a bad idea. Bread's nice. Have you guys heard about this? There's apparently an enormous ancient ruin along Ursula Road. It's a tower that dates all the way back to the Middle Ages, supposedly. What I wouldn't give to snap some pictures of it. Getting to snap some photos of it would be a dream come true for a photography buff like me. Oh, for ages' sake, my husband's bad habits have resurfaced. How am I even supposed to cook like this? Looks like we'll be eating out again. Is he remodeling? Wait a sec. This table isn't aligned with the center of the room. No. This won't do at all. I've got to go and retake the measurements. The table's position was bothering me, so I moved it a bit. Oh my god. A truly functional relationship is going down there. Hey, did you know they opened up a theme park in Michelin? The IBC financed and developed the whole thing themselves. How did they pull out all the stops by using all the latest technology to build the thing? I'd like to see it for myself at least once. I actually designed some of the hotels there, but I haven't had the chance to go to the theme park itself just yet. That'd be pretty interesting to see how they work. I'd say place your bets at this point. Or if we'll get out on the road again before our session ends. I'm very strict when it comes to throwing out the trash. Please take care when separating out your recyclables. It's a shame the city disposal only does the bare minimum. I get peeved when I see them toss everything together, especially after I take such pains to organize it all. What a bunch of jerks. Yeah, well, we do the recyclable sorting. We even got extra recycling bins to do it. We're heavy recyclable here. Everything that can be recycled will be recycled. It's like the smallest thing you can do, isn't it, really? Right, we still got 4 areas. 5? I don't know, to go through. Hey there, want to play? Thanks for coming to Barca Casino. But if there's another quest, that would be great. If there's not, we probably should be able to bustle through. Ah, damn it all. This is the last time I let that chick walk all over me. Next time we play, I swear I'll crush her into the dirt. He seems the same. I'm already tired of playing at the cards table. Maybe perhaps I'll request Mr. Drake to do me the honor of being my opponent. I've heard that he was a famous gambler in his younger years. Miss Rita Rosa is one of our regulars that visits from the Republic once a week. Yeah, she's one hell of a gambler. Working here, I've come to learn life's most bittersweet trap. You see, just when you think you figured out how fate will unfold, that's when it pulls the rug right out from under you. Everything's a gamble in the end, so be sure to stay on your toes. Galetti and Elinda are both incredible gamblers. Let me tell you, if they went at you seriously, you'd lose all your money easily. But you know what? I actually heard that the owner is way better than both of them. I want to see that with my own eyes someday. Sounds like a quest. But equally, I'm heading around Crossbell now, expecting to bump into a certain 2 bracers. I've been parading around these streets for 50 years. Compared to me, you're still just a baby sucking from his mother's teat, Randy. Yeah, you got me there, Gramps. I've only been around these parts for 1.5 years at most. Is it truly worth competing over something this shameless, Randy? Maybe. A high-ranking government official has reserved our VIP room for tonight. We'll be treating him and all of his guests to the finest service our casino has to offer. Again, man? Haven't you been getting way too many of those lately? Well, I've been seeing more patrons, so I can't complain. Better not come barging in here around that time, you hear me, Randy? Yeah, you know I want nothing to do with those jackasses anyway. With such distinguished clientele, we'll need to provide them the utter best entertainment. Big gambling, then. I'll definitely be back there for more prizes. Ice cream, get your ice cream. Oh boy, I'm super thirsty. Are there any juice stalls around here? Admin district. Lady Ilya, Lady Ilya! I now have in my possession photos of her in street clothes, her stage dresses, and the gown she wears in her dressing room. All I need now is one of her in her current practice outfit. I just gotta find my chance to snap the pic, and then my collection's golden. Damn, I sure wish I had an orbital camera right about now. Something like that is way too pricey for a poor student like myself. Oh, we're not allowed in again. It let us in a little bit last time. St. Ursula Medical College is a state-of-the-art medical facility located south of Crossbell City. As city people won't tend to make the trek all the way out to Armorica or Mainz, we're all quite familiar with the hospital. You sort of have to be if you've ever been badly injured, and it's almost a certainty that you were treated at St. Ursula. We are proud to say that we make the most profit out of any business in the entertainment district. It's all thanks to our wonderful patrons. However, because of this, we have a fair few business rivals. Complacency is not an option. We're sure to get a massive edge over our competitors once we get the reservation service up and running. I could use you to restore Randy. Patricia hired all of our current staff members when she became the manager a couple of years ago. We do have some unique personalities among our staff. They are all extremely skilled at what they do. Including you. I'm rubbish, though. No one's in yet, though. It's almost time for our patrons on the sightseeing tour to return. I best prepare myself to welcome them back. Will you be shuffling food around? Nope. The government provides many incentives to encourage the tourism industry to flourish. Tourism and trade are Crossbell's key industries that help drive the economy. I'm honored to be a part of it. Every so often, I wonder if one of these people just hasn't had, like, an update. What are you licking? Just stocked up some ice cream from the stall down that way. The girl there is really cute. I'd get her a job here if she ever went out of business. You guys here? Hotel Millennium changed management a couple of years ago. Yeah, apparently they took all the luxury and opulence it was known for before and cranked that up to 11. I think I'll stay in one of their premium suites for a night when I go from rags to riches. You'd have to get very lucky. We got a lot of pretty young ladies working here. It might be hard entertaining customers all day, but the money is good. Some have even asked to get their payment in advance. Man, everyone's a greedy ass. Where you going, lady? Oh. What kind of business do a bunch of damn cops like you have with us? Get the hell out of here already. Take one step closer and you're on private property, got it? I just wanted to talk to her. Why don't things keep going this way? My rivals are going to outpace me. Oh, what should I do? I need to think of a way to beat them. I'm just not the brightest orbital lamp on the street, okay? What am I supposed to do? At least you know it. Really? We got a barker parked in front of our door. Jeez, what a pain. We're an honest business with a license to operate. I hope that barker out there isn't doing anything to interfere with our business. Professions of our patrons aside, we are an upright establishment. Last thing we want is for our reputation to be stained. So he's pulling people in... Well, where? Just the casino, right? Maybe? I don't know. We've seen this dreamy-looking young guy around the entertainment district. He has this cool, mysterious area about him. Not to mention that androgynous look of his could make any girl weak in the knees. He's always with some wealthy lady, so I haven't been able to make him move. You know, I wonder if he's a host. Wealthy lady? Okay, are we talking about different people? I don't know. I have no clue who we're referencing here. Or I thought I did, but still. The wealthy's throwing me off. Quite the impressive piece came into my possession today. See, a gold earring engraved with the crest of the White Falcon, and if my hunch is right, it's an heirloom of the royal Liberlian family. A dazzlingly unparalleled gem pawned off by a debaucherous duke some years ago. A royal heirloom? Is it really alright for her to have something like that for sale? I'm not sure, but if she isn't cautious, it could turn into a diplomatic problem. Can't really weigh in on this one either, considering we have no proof of it even being the genuine article. You know, if you want to investigate it that badly, you can always buy it, dearies. Keep in mind it will cost you an arm and a leg. The craftsmanship is superb and the gold you use is of the highest quality. Gordian-made ring engraved with the crest of the white falcon. I'd wager it's a little bit out of your price range, dearies. I hear the pay of the CPD is dreadfully low. Now, you're not even selling it, but that sounds like a future thing. Do you know what I mean? That sounds like a quest. Right, 2 areas left. Technically 3 if you count the IBC. We continue on to bring this sweep to a close. Any individual can check out up to 3 books at a time. That's the most we can keep up with, unfortunately given how understaffed we are. I think the locals would find it easier if they could borrow up to 5 books though. And get some more staff then, I take it. Our libraries are just a bit too understaffed, unfortunately. I wish we could do something to make our patrons' lives a bit easier. Possibly updating the system then. There's hardly anyone knowledgeable about Crossbell's rich history. Sure, someone might be able to tell you history about the last 50 years, but go back 200, no, even 100 years, and there's zilch, nada. I'm so curious as to how Crossbell evolved into what it is today. I'm honestly shocked that no one else seems fascinated by it. Crossbellans are notorious for being a bit clueless about history, though. I'd say it's a bit disappointing, especially for a researcher like me. Swept up in the changes, right? You're looking for the fairy tale about the white wolf. I remember seeing it over on the first floor in the children's reading section. I imagine you'll have luck finding it in that area. Ooh, could we get another story? Children's reading section. Train Fanatics Rex is on the shelf. Already read Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. Saint and the White Wolf. 6 pages! Long, long ago, in an era when mankind was divided by conflict into west and east, there lived a very kind girl in a certain town. The girl ardently treated those wounded in battle or ravaged by disease, gaining the admiration of everyone in town, except for the ruling lord, who cared little for the girl who nursed even enemy mercenaries back to health. One day, the lord summoned a guardian knight. Have that pesky maiden slaughtered. Okay. Lord had enough. He wanted the girl eliminated. The girl lived alone in a house on a cliff above the sea. Knowing this, the guardian knight headed toward the house to carry out the deed. His plan was to attack her from behind after it had gotten dark. No one would suspect a thing. He hid in the forest near the house and waited. That night, the girl emerged from her house to draw water from the well. As the knight left his hiding spot, he heard a howl. A white wolf had appeared before him. The white wolf stared at the knight with red eyes. It was as if it was there to protect the girl. The knight promptly tried to escape, but his feet slipped. He then tumbled down the cliff. When he came to, he found himself on a simple bed. Idly looking around, he saw the girl standing there in the kitchen. Noticing the bandages carefully wrapped around his body, he realized that the girl had saved him. "I am relieved you woke up," the girl said, serving the knight a bowl of warm soup. Receiving such kindness from someone he tried to kill caused the knight to feel deeply ashamed. He came clean and told the girl his lord had commanded him to kill her. The girl was a little surprised when she heard that, but soon smiled as though unfazed. Even still, I cannot just look away when a life granted by the goddess is in danger. The knight was moved by these words. For her to be so kind towards someone who might have killed her, she must be a daughter of the goddess. And he would have gone through with it if not for that white wolf. The thought sent a chill down his spine. He decided the white wolf must be a servant of the goddess, ordered to protect the girl. A few days later, when his body was fully healed, he thanked the girl. It was now time to go back. He began to consider how he might convince his lord to change his mind. The girl joined him on his way to town to check up upon her other patients. When I pondered more, he asked the opinion of the girl. She did not seem to care about being disliked by people. As they approached the town, they noticed the town was dyed red like a sunset, but it was still noon. Finding it strange, the girl and knight ventured forth to find out what was happening. What they found sent horrified gasps from their mouths. The town was dyed red not by the setting sun, but by the flames of war. The interesting thing is, that's a first volume, it says there. So is there going to be more volumes appearing? Oh, I didn't talk to the... It's a relief that the library carries so many children's books, yet I've noticed that it gets so few visitors. I wonder why that is. Mom, what happens next? I mean, technology is moving people along, so people are getting less interested in old formats. Which is something that's existing now. It's been about 50 years since the City Hall building was constructed. It was designed by the hands of the famous architect J. Kendall. His majesty and refined air perfectly represent Crossbell as a whole. My shop is a big hit with tourists. When you're tired from walking around all day sightseeing, nothing perks you up like a nice glass of juice. I'm so glad I chose a juice stand to start out. It won't be much longer until we need to put together the draft for the next budget. And I'm sure once again the diet members will be clawing at our doors in order to make sure the budget benefits them. Oh, I've got a killer headache already. I was an ambitious young man filled with hopes and dreams when I got hired at City Hall. And it took a couple of years for the cold, cruel reality of government job to kick in. Yep. You're outside again, are you? As one of the city's patrol officers, I chose to this area as my assignment. It may look like a dull place to watch, but a lot of detectives come through here. That made me to earn my detective license. Don't you think studying them is the perfect reference? No, you needed to get through a refill, to be honest. If I work here, I can start to understand how detectives think and act. And detectives are just the coolest. Hi guys, it's Crime Prevention Week at headquarters. I'd like to remind you all to double check your doors and windows before leaving your home. The first key to prevention is being prepared. Crime Prevention Week. This is the first time I've heard of it. Well, I can't say I'm surprised the news hasn't got out about it. It'd be nice if the higher-ups allocated a larger budget towards spreading awareness. Looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see it for a minute? With pleasure. Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. And please accept this as compensation for your hard work. Oh, you material. I'm in a mirror, I was like... Don't forget to stop by once you've collected more monster data, okay? Thanks, we will. Of course, we'll see to it that we visit. Maybe I can upgrade Lloyd's weapon then. I'd like to remind Crossbellers to lock all their doors and windows to keep themselves safe.